What if the wild wasn't the real challenge? What if the real challenge was finding a camper van tough enough to keep up with you? Well, today we're about to meet exactly that kind of camper. This is the 2025 Hymer Grand Canyon S crossover, the rugged, winter-ready off-road edition of the iconic Grand Canyon S. A van built for people who don't want to choose between adventure and comfort, because this thing delivers both in a surprisingly compact, beautifully engineered package. At first glance, it looks like a simple matte gray Sprinter. Minimal, modern, calm. But once you get closer, once you start noticing the tires, the suspension, the insulation, the hidden engineering, you realize this is not just a camper. It's a tiny, unstoppable, go-anywhere micro-expedition vehicle. And yes, it starts around $144,000, going up to $165,000. Still thousands cheaper than the Winnebago Revel that starts close to $200,000. And toward the end of this video, I'll tell you the surprise that makes this price even more interesting. Before we step into this beast, make sure you subscribe to Luxury on Wheels and hit the notification bell so you never miss another tour of the world's most extraordinary camper vans. All right, let's begin. From a distance, the crossover stands confidently but quietly. It's not trying to show off. It doesn't need to. The matte gray finish is rugged without being loud, and the body shape is unmistakably compact, giving you the rare ability to enjoy true off-road capability in a van that still fits inside most 20-foot garages. But don't let the size fool you. There's more grit here than meets the eye. The first giveaway is the stance. The 16-inch all-terrain tires with deep tread are built for mud, gravel, snow, and whatever else nature throws your way. The raised suspension gives the van a proud, confident posture. Reinforced underbody protection shields critical components from rocks and trail debris. And of course, the real star here, permanent all-wheel drive. Not sometimes all-wheel drive. Not optional all-wheel drive. This thing is all-wheel drive from the factory. Meaning no matter what terrain you're on, slippery forest paths, sandy trails, steep descents, the van adjusts, grips, and pushes forward with the calmness of a mountain goat. You also get hill descent control, which feels like a cheat code for steep downhill sections. Press the button, and the van takes care of the difficult part for you. Now at the front, the design is unmistakably Mercedes-Benz. You're greeted by the bold three-pointed star right at the center of the grille, flanked by powerful LED headlights and fog lights. The bonnet sits slightly uplifted, giving the front a muscular shape. And up top, Hymer adds an optional off-road LED light bar that transforms pitch-black trails into bright day-like visibility. Under the hood, you get the 190-horsepower diesel engine that powers the Sprinter chassis. Efficient, durable, and powerful enough to handle highway cruising and off-road trekking with equal confidence. As we move along the passenger side, the practicality becomes more obvious. The electrically heated side mirrors extend outward for better visibility, and the double-glazed acrylic windows not only look premium, but provide incredible insulation, something essential for real winter camping. Beneath the roofline, a 9.8-foot Thule awning sits tucked away neatly. Open it up, and suddenly you have a beautiful shaded outdoor space where you can lounge, cook, or simply enjoy the view toward the rear of the passenger side. You'll find the freshwater fill point. The tank holds 26.4 gallons, but what truly sets this van apart is the infrastructure behind it. Every water line, valve, and tank in this van is heated, insulated, and enclosed, making this a true four-season camper. Hymer wasn't messing around. They wanted this thing to handle deep winter conditions without worry. Now let's continue toward the rear, because this is where Hymer really surprises you. Open the twin rear doors, and the entire back transforms into one of the most impressively organized micro garages in the Class B segment. It's like Hymer hired a team of IKEA designers and said, "Now make it off-road." On the right-hand door, Hymer includes two foldable camping chairs stored inside special fabric pockets, ready the moment you reach your campsite. Beneath the fixed rear bed, you get a giant underbed storage compartment, honestly bigger than you'd expect from a 19-foot van. It's tall enough and deep enough to fit two e-bikes, surfboards, or fishing gear. And because Hymer thinks ahead, they include 12-volt outlets back here, so you can charge your electric bikes or power tools while on the road. This space is so useful that you might occasionally forget where you kept your stuff. And at this depth, losing a sock back here should probably be considered a rite of passage. On the left side, a dedicated storage compartment houses the 13-pound gas bottle, a hose for the gray water dump valve, and the legendary extra toilet cassette. A quiet little feature that actually changes everything you now have twice the off-grid endurance before needing to empty your toilet. Simple, brilliant, life-saving on long road trips. The 22.5-gallon gray water tank sits heated and protected behind layers of insulation, again reinforcing that this van is built for cold weather in a way most premium vans aren't. Let's swing around to the driver's side. Here you'll find the electrical hookup port, but the real magic is inside the van's power system. The crossover includes Hymer's smart battery system, 2.0, 180 amp-hour battery, plus 3 more 80 amp-hour modules, giving you a grand total of 320 amp-hours of robust, reliable power pair that with the standard 95-watt solar panel, upgradable to 190 watts, and you've got a Class B that can comfortably stay off-grid for days, even longer if sunlight cooperates. There's also a 12-volt to 230-volt inverter for running household electronics, making the van feel more like a micro-apartment than a camper. Just ahead of the power connection, you'll find the door for the removable toilet cassette and the Truma diesel heating system. This 6-kilowatt unit not only heats the entire interior, but also gives you a 2.6-gallon hot water boiler. Since it runs on diesel, the same fuel as your engine, your life becomes simpler and your winter adventures become much warmer. It even auto-adjusts at high altitudes up to nearly 10,000 feet. Now, before we go inside fully, take a moment to explore the cockpit. Built on the Mercedes Sprinter, the cab feels refined, familiar, and surprisingly premium. The dashboard is clean and modern, with a crisp instrument cluster and a smooth infotainment screen that supports navigation, the rear camera feed, and smartphone connectivity. You also get steering wheel controls that keep everything within easy reach. Audio, phone, driving settings, the works. The elevated seating position gives you commanding visibility over the road, boosted by those heated electric mirrors and the optional 360-degree camera system that helps you maneuver tight spots like a pro. And once you're parked, both captain chairs swivel around and become part of the lounge, blending the cockpit seamlessly into the living space. Simple, functional, and unmistakably Mercedes. Now let's step inside completely, because the contrast is about to surprise you. Slide open the door, and the electric step glides out gracefully, wider and sturdier than what most vans offer. A soft, ambient glow spills out from the interior, almost welcoming you inside like a warm cabin in the middle of winter. And the moment you step in, the ruggedness of the exterior melts away. Inside, the crossover feels surprisingly luxurious. The lighting is soft and layered. The textures are intentional. The materials feel premium, but not flashy. It's the kind of design that whispers quality instead of shouting it. Right in front of the entry sits the lounge, the heart of the van. A leather-finished double-seat sofa faces a beautifully engineered pull-down table. This table works effortlessly as both a dining space and a workstation. The driver and passenger seats swivel to face the lounge, forming a comfortable 4-person seating area that feels far larger than the van's compact footprint should allow. And here's a clever touch. With an optional package, this lounge transforms into an additional single bed, giving you one extra sleeping space anytime you need it. Overhead, soft close cabinets line the wall, providing plenty of storage. The entire lounge feels practical, cozy, and well thought out. The kind of spot you'd happily spend hours relaxing in after a long drive. Mounted above the cockpit is the central digital control panel. This unit controls everything: water levels, battery status, lighting, temperature, Truma heating, the full brain of the van accessible in one clean, intuitive interface. Now let's move deeper inside, because things get even more interesting. The kitchen runs along the passenger side and looks far more elegant than you expect in an off-road van. A flush-mounted 2-burner cooktop sits beside a stainless steel sink, both hidden under matching glass lids that create a sleek, uninterrupted countertop when not in use. The drawers below glide open smoothly with soft close mechanisms and offer enough space for utensils, cookware, pantry items, and small appliances. The bottom drawer includes a built-in trash bin, which in van life terms is a surprisingly big deal. The 2.4 cubic foot refrigerator sits at arm height and includes a freezer compartment. Perfect for longer trips above the counter, More overhead cabinets offer additional storage, keeping the kitchen clean, organized, and functional. Across from the kitchen, seamlessly blended into the layout, is the bathroom. The bathroom is compact but smartly designed, exactly what you'd expect from Hymer. Once inside, you immediately feel the efficient use of space. The toilet is set perfectly in the corner. The foldable sink opens when needed and vanishes when not. And the shower area has the right mix of lighting and ventilation to make daily use feel easy and comfortable. You can step inside, move around, wash up, and not feel cramped, which in a 19-foot van is a triumph on its own. Let's head to the back. The twin bed configuration at the rear creates a serene sleeping area. Thick mattresses, layered lighting, and storage cabinets on both sides create a warm, peaceful atmosphere. It's a space where the day slows down, a space that feels surprisingly relaxing for an off-road camper. And Hymer goes all in with winter upgrades. You can equip the rear space with mosquito nets, a thermal insulation kit for the rear doors, and even a sleeping roof heating system. And then comes the optional pop-up roof. Open the pop-top roof, and the crossover transforms into a 4-person camper. A full double bed sits inside the upper loft area, complete with windows, lighting, insulation, and optional roof heating for winter. It feels like a tiny rooftop retreat, a secret hideout floating above your campsite. So, what do you think? The 2025 Hymer Grand Canyon S crossover is a compact beast with the soul of an expedition vehicle and the comfort of a luxury suite. Winter-proof engineering, Mercedes-Benz refinement, impressive off-grid independence, clever storage, and the option of a rooftop bedroom, all wrapped into a van that still fits into most garages. It's rugged when you need it, comfortable when you want it, and ready for adventure every second in between. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Would you take this on your next off-road journey? If you're dreaming about more incredible motorhomes, click on the next video because the journey doesn't end here. This is Luxury on Wheels. Don't forget to subscribe. Your next adventure is only one video away.